Grand Marshal, the Daytona 500. How exciting is this for you?
Yeah, very exciting. I mean, it's like the thing you know about your whole life growing up. So, you don't know how to get there. And it's not like I even knew the plan to become Grand Marshal, but to get asked to do it, and I mean, it really is an honor to get to do it. And I mean, just so many, just the people that have done it before, and then it's just like I think it's everybody's dream just to be able to tell them to start their engines. I mean, it's just, really, I don't know. You're like, it's fun to, you get them fired up. You kind of get the Daytona 500, obviously, is such a big race. It's my favorite race of the year. And so to be the Grand Marshal is a true honor.
So you're from Nashville. Did you
Yeah.
grow up a race fan? How did you get into racing?
Yeah, I mean, I grew up watching it, and then I started probably watching it a little bit more when I was like 17, 18, something like that, and started getting into it then. And then, then you start doing comedy, get busy, and it's a mix of like how you do everything with sports. But I've always been a NASCAR fan, and I mean, just some of the races when they just are, it's just so crazy how, it's going so fast and like just I don't know. I like showing people where I'm like, dude, they're going like how fast they're going and how close they are to each other, and then the drafting and the pulling off. And I love it when someone just kind of goes out on their own and just like sees if it works out, or they just crushed and go back. And so it's NASCAR's you know, it's a sport that's obviously been around for a long time. And yeah, being in Tennessee. We have a speedway there now. We have the fairgrounds. There wasn't, I don't think they might have done NASCAR back in the day. But it was a much smaller track. So it's funny. You got Bristol, which is the, sm- you know, that's the big one for us in Tennessee is like just 'cause that's such a cool track. I played on video games some too. Bristol, I always go to Bristol.
I'm
And
from Bristol. I'm actually in Bristol now. So
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. That's what they told me. And I've always y'all become the biggest city or third biggest city or something in Tennessee.
Yeah,
Like,
on race weekends.
yeah, I've always told everybody that. I always loved that in Bristol y'all become that. And now you're playing football in there. So you got a
And
lot.
baseball.
Oh yeah. That's right.
Yeah, a lot going on. So, Grammy winner now. Hello.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
awesome. And you have a movie coming out. So can you just talk a little bit about, I guess, the movie and branching out from just comedy? I mean, obviously you've done Saturday Night Live. You got a lot going on.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a ton. I just keep going. I think I'm just waiting for someone to say no. And I think eventually they'll stop me. But the Grammy thing was crazy last night. You have no idea. I was just at home, and then the movie is. I wrote this movie, and you just want to make movies for when you go look at movies. There's not a lot that you can go see with the whole family and that everybody can go to, and it's kind of just a throwback to the movies that were made, like Home Alone and Mr. Mom and all this kind of stuff that you kind of grew up watching. And so I just wanted to create that, and it kind of fits with my stand up that I want everybody to be able to come to something that I do, and that's what the plan was with this movie, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited. I'm used to with stand up comedy and SNL, like you get an immediate reaction, so you know if something's good or not fast. And so it's been interesting with the movie that, having to wait, to see what is going to happen. But I'm ready. I want it to come out. I'm excited. I'm excited and ready for it to come out. And hopefully it does great and hopefully get to do more.
So you compared it to Home Alone and Mr. Mom. So can we expect like shenanigans in this movie? It was just like
Oh yeah. Yeah. A lot of shenanigans. It's very similar. It's like it's very a newer version of Mr. Mom kind of where I get my wife goes to work and I stay at home, a stay-at-home dad. But it's really as the movie came, it was like this thing that was like being a stay-at-home dad, and then now it's really become like kind of a love letter to moms and just how much they do, and then just the flip-flop of, what they go through, and not being like just like a dad that doesn't know anything, but a dad that's got to figure it all out and play in a new role that he has not played in. And so we have three wonderful actors that play my daughters in this movie, and they're just so funny. And the whole crew, everybody came really close, and I like that. I like when you're doing something, I like to feel like it's a kind of big family making something, and I think we were able to do that, and hopefully it shows in the screen.
All right. So to wrap it up, I'm going to bring it back to the Daytona 500. Now that you've accomplished this, now that you're going to be the Grand Marshal, do you rehearse? Do you have a plan in your head as to what you're going to do?
I'm going to go watch some of the previous ones that did it, but I think you got to definitely bring it. You got to make it yourself. I'm not a big, like, I don't want to do anything too crazy. I'm a big tradition honor. Like, I don't like to, whatever this, I don't want to mess it up. That's the big thing. You want to just kind of go do it and stay true to how you're supposed to go do. When you do a first pitch, I'm never going to be the most fun. Like, I'm not going to do something crazy on a first pitch. I like to treat it with the respect it's treated. So, but obviously being me, I'll have my flair to it. Maybe it will be low, instead of high energy, maybe I will go low energy to keep the move, they have a different vibe where it's like, hey guys, do you mind starting your engine? It may be like that. It's a very polite, because what if they don't want to start their engine? That's not, I can't force them to. So
If there's a driver that says no, I want to make sure I have a camera on that. Like, no, I'm
yeah,
not going
we
to.
should. Maybe he appreciates it. He goes, you know what? I appreciate that.